Why, the thief you let off the other day, of course. Anyways, I need to borrow your strengths. As I mentioned before, I share the money I steal with the people. But it just isn't enough to make a real difference. So I came up with an idea. Sneak inside a greedy official's home and make off with his hoarded wealth. Well, can I count on your help? It's for a good cause. You've heard the tale of Nezumikozo, right? The hero thief who plied his skills for the people of Edo. What with the fair city going to the dogs and all, everyone's living in fear. It's times like this most of all they need another such hero to give them hope. Great! When you're ready, we'll use the cover of darkness to do our work. Just locate it. Let's take all we can hold. This can't be all. Let's search the other rooms. Aha! Jackpot! Doubtless this money was gained by dirty means. Alright. That should do it. Let's blow this joint.
Breaking into my living rats! I want you to get away!
Looks like we've been seen, but fear not, we'll make it out alright. close. I don't think I could have managed that without you. Right then. As for the spoils... That's so? In that case, I'll leave what you found in your care. Now then, let's clear out of here before they find us. I'm glad I had your help, my friend. Just so you know, I plan to keep on steering for the people. So if we happen to meet again on opposing sides, take it easy on me, eh?
I wonder if everyone else has arrived. Well, shall we head inside? If I can find a woman with a bit of spirit, I might even enjoy myself. No time to lose. Hurry! No time to lose. Hurry! No time to lose. Hurry! No time to lose. Hurry!
The British legation was burned down. They say the big wig fled with his tail between his legs.
Serves them right. Those filthy foreigners made off with my woman.
I can't get the image of the wounded out of my head. So much for coming here to unwind.
Pay attention now. You'll miss the technique if you so much as blink. Hey, tell this fellow how good I am. My secret techniques are quite something. Am I right? I'm talking about my secret techniques. You know, the secret arts from Choshu.
Do you two happen to know this man? Could you kindly stop him bothering me?
He's 3 sheets to the wind. Even the two of us might have a hard time with him.
Hang on, you've never witnessed my techniques, have you? Well, you're in for a treat. Really? I can't keep on waiting!
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. See you around.
Not exactly the type of guy you normally see around here. I wonder who he was.
Oh, there you are! We've gone and started without you! With this, we take one step forward toward realizing Master Shoin's vision. Kampai!
That place would have been a breeding ground for cholera. We were right to burn it to the ground.
Speaking of cholera, a firework display to honor all who have died is to be held by the Sumida River.
It's a shameless attempt to curry favor with the masses. But I'm all for fireworks. Blaze bright and vanish. Hell, that's how I want to go.
Listen up, men. It's time we began the next stage of the plan. The Red Demon is dead, and the British legation in ashes. We have the momentum to finish off the Shogunate. We'll take control and defend our land from the West's control.
Here, here! And forge the world. Master Shoin, envision!
Then I have a proposition for the next step in ousting the shogunate. Kill Kaishu Katsu! With the Red Demon gone, he is at the heart of the Shogunate. And word is he'll be attending the fireworks.
Katsu? I've heard he's just another aspiring windbag. Is killing him even worth the trouble?
It's the aspiring ones that you have to watch. Not that I need to rely on a drunkard for advice. Let's keep numbers low, to avoid drawing attention. Ready to head to the river and finish him? We can't afford to miss this chance. We'll have plenty more opportunities to drink. Great. We're counting on you. Sakamoto, you'll join us, won't you?
I guess. If it's what Master Shoin would have wanted.
I appreciate it. I'll go ahead and scope it out. Let us meet at the Azuma Bridge.
I trust you are keeping. Thank you. It is simply... I see. That concludes our business, does it not?
What do you need? You really know your horses. You got it. You got it. See you later.
だてめ
Ah. You had no trouble getting here, I trust. Katsu is a very prominent figure. He's likely to be in one of the boats in the middle. Once the fireworks start, you'll need to find him without anyone seeing you. You could navigate the boat's roofs, or you could swim there. I'll leave it to you and Sakamoto to do the deed. I'll stay here and keep the Shogun's men away. So, are you all set to kill Katsu? The fireworks are about to begin. Hold on until then.
Time for me to shine, eh?
So, shall we get started or what? Well, a spectacular sight. This glamour is perfect for our needs, huh?
We can raise some hell without being noticed.
Something wrong?
You're all over the place!
I can keep going.
Pretty sweet.
Don't rush. Take your time. Is that all? Very well. Don't rush. Take your time. I wonder how you use it. Is that all? Is that all? I wonder how you use it. Is that all? Thanks for your patronage.
This is rather sudden. Why don't we settle this with our fists? Line them up! This is more than a bar. suppose the two of you have fallen in with those thugs who want war with the shogunate. Fighting is such a bore. Someone should collect all the army's gunpowder. Then we could really have a firework display.
The rebels went too far, but they're right to want war. The shogunate killed Master Shoin!
So you're going to overthrow the shogun? Fine. Then what? Surely you don't think you can sink the black ship with that sword?
If you've got a better idea, I'm all ears. Well, got something?
I do, actually. I plan to build Japan a navy. With black ships of our own, foreigners will think twice before sailing into our waters. Am I wrong? As for the shogunate, you're not wrong. It's a lame duck. Seen from the inside, that's clear as day. But have you considered it'd be quicker to fix it than to spend all your time overthrowing it? So how about it? Do you two want to help me out? Murder, arson. Is that what Shoin wanted?
Hey! The letters arrived from Katsu himself. It seems he wants our help with something. Ever since that night, I've been itching to take action. I want to help change our nation. But there has to be a better way. That's not quite it. We still believe in the same thing. We want to change Japan. But the way Genzui is doing things, history is bound to repeat itself. Katsu's working out his own vision for what this country could be. You remember what he said on the boat, don't you? I think it's fate things ended up this way, even if I do still feel a little adrift. My gut says to see how far we can go together with Katsu. This isn't the end of the road with Genzui, though. We'll work with Katsu for now, but we're not abandoning Genzui and the others. We should make our way to Katsu's place in Akasaka. He'll be waiting for us there.
Ah, it's you. So, you made it. Now, before we go any further, let me make clear that I have no wish to fight you.
Don't worry. We've decided to take you at your word.
In that case, let us begin. Now, to revive the shogunate, we must learn from the West, but also call on our nation's strengths. But we need recruits, be it in the army, medicine, or the martial arts. And that's where you come in. I'm grateful. But the two of you alone will not suffice. We need large numbers of able swordsmen for an imminent operation. Ryoma, you practice Hokushin Ito-ryu, I believe. You know Hachiro Kiyokawa, I trust?
Yes, we've trained together countless times. I've learned a lot from him.
I want you to ask him to help the shogunate. It seems he is in the Chiba dojo. I sense this request is best coming from you. While we must be prepared to stand up to the West, we cannot ignore the needs of our people. That will only aid our foes. Above all, it is cholera which demands our attention. There is an expert in Western medicine working on a cure right now in Kanda. I want to make sure that remains their sole focus. Would you go talk to them? See what you can do. I see you are no fool. In fact, a French military officer is currently here at our invitation, training our forces in the Western style. The esteemed Admiral Enomoto is grappling with this as we speak, but all is not going to plan. Go to the Hanzomon Gate and lend him a hand. Of course. I didn't expect you to render your services for free. Who are you looking for? I see. It'll take some time, but I'll see what I can turn up. I'm sure I can find at least a few clues while you tackle the work I set you. Quid pro quo, as they say in the West. I'm counting on you to get us the help we need. Very well. Please, do not let me down. Now I'm afraid I have other business to attend to. Come and see me once you have done what I asked of you.
Do you mind if I leave the military stuff to you? That kind of thing's not really my forte. Thanks. Don't worry, I won't make you take care of everything. I'll do what I can to help.
How do you do? What is... How splendid. Oh. I see. By your leave.
Over here. Oh, it's you. I understand you work for Katsu now. That being the case, there's a duty I would have you perform. I was the wife of the previous shogun, you know. There's no hiding such things from me. But I speak in jest. Katsu serves the shogunate. It stands to reason I have dealings with them. The duty in question is the protection of the shogunate vassals. Following the purge, resentment towards the shogunate has continued to grow. And of late, I've been feeling uneasy. Without definite proof of a threat, however, I can't set people to work. Thus, I would turn to you for help. If you have any other questions, I'd be glad to answer them. I wish I did, but I can't say anything for certain. I'd be happy if it turns out it was all in my mind. So, will you... Wonderful. If something were to happen, it would be after everyone has left the castle. It appears I was right to feel uneasy. Katsu's escort has not returned. Indeed. We can't afford to lose Katsu. Not now, of all times. Whatever is happening, I wish to see with my own eyes. If it's dangerous, then I trust you to protect me. I have made my decision. But my dress is not suited for the rains. I'm afraid you'll have to give me a lift. Let's go. The last time I rode like this, I must have been with my stepfather. Katsu was assaulted at the fireworks display on the Sumida River. He ought to have been more careful. He is a true patriot, you know? We must protect such people at all costs. I figured there'd be bandits along the way. Let you take care of them. Don't mind me. Help Katsu!
You're here! How fortunate.
Cut down all those who hide with the shogunate! Not like this! I have to do this for him!
I feared the worst for a moment there. Sorry for the hassle. You're from Satsuma, aren't you?
What if I am?
Well, well, this is quite the predicament. If she were to find out about this...
It seems the situation is under control. I'm glad both you and Takahashi are safe. As for the villain... What? Nakamura?
Princess! What are you doing here?
I should ask you that! With Lord E's death, Satsuma should have made peace with the shogunate. Yet, here you are making trouble!
With all due respect, I think that's a mistake. The shogunate should not have opened up Japan. It isn't fit to rule. Mr. Saigo would surely say the same.
Imbecile! The Saigo I knew would never think of doing something so foolish as attacking Katsu! I won't listen to any more of this nonsense. You'll be dealt with later. Now be gone from my sight! Forgive me. It's just... I wasn't expecting to see a familiar face. Of late, I had been feeling that something was amiss at the residence. In hindsight, that must have been the source of my unease. The blame for this incident lies with the Satsuma. We've caused a great deal of trouble, and for that, I apologize. Katsu is the rarest of men. One who possesses both ambition and talent. It wouldn't do to have him leave us in such a manner.
Please, you'll make me blush. So, as to what happens next. It'd cause complications with the Satsuma if we punished Nakamura. I believe it'd be best to simply pretend none of this happened.
As you say. My thanks, Katsu. I must thank you as well.
You rounded off any fugitives? Best of luck out there.
Ah, perfect timing. Katsu says dinner is on him. He wants to thank us for all the work we've done. And to be honest, I still have a lot of questions for him. Well, care to join us? Excellent. Let's be on our way then.
Ah, you're here.
So, where are we off to, Katsu? I'm looking forward...
I'm afraid my invitation was merely a pretext to ask another favor of you. Mind if we discuss the matter over our meal? Thanks. You can be sure I'll pay you back for this. Everyone good with my usual haunt? Busy as we've been, I haven't eaten there in a while. At long last, the Shogunate fleet's taking shape. Even the crew's beginning to look the part. The hardest part's yet to come, though. And I'll be counting on your help in the days ahead. There's no shortage of those who say the Shogunate can't be trusted. Hence all these divine punishments. Have you heard? People are taking it upon themselves to punish those who deal with foreigners. Damn fools. They ought to try sinking the black ships that started it all.
Ryoma! What are you doing here?
Izo? Ah, I didn't realize you were on duty today.
By your confusion, I'll take it you're out of the loop. On Ryoma's recommendation, I've hired Izo as my bodyguard. Speaking of which, where the hell have you been? Well, now that you're here, you can come along for a meal with us.
Well, what do you think, Izo? Katsu has real vision, doesn't he? Bet he taught you a thing or two.
Indeed, he's a great man. You know, he didn't come from money, had no pedigree, but you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone with a mind as shrewd or judgment as keen. And yet he treats everyone as his equal. Even the lowly people like me. I can't help but feel that if he were to take the reins, the shogunate would regain its former glory.
Have you lost your mind?
Ryoma, you must help me. Katsu must die, and we must do the deed right now. Yoda gets me, I'll kill you too. The only way to save our country is to bring down the shogunate. What am I doing?
Why are you doing this, Ito? I'm not getting to know Katsu, but finally open your eyes!
You only have yourself to blame for siding with the shogunate.